Oh, the music. This music kind of reminds me of the red light district music from Final Fantasy VII. Well, I expect you made note of it before, but one can barely reading, you guys. Oh my god. And then in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority on ethology. The arcane, the occult, astronomy, and countless other fields start standing proud as Charlene's most foremost educational institute. Because he's that predictable. Hold on. You both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say that, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. And I am certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. Okay, so he got in earlier than her. And then he passed with flying colors, whereas she wasn't like the best student, but she wasn't like the worst. So she's like the okayest student. First things first, let's look for Scholar Monteshane. I'm just gonna say Monteshane. We're in Alphino's territory, guys. Excitable student, what the frick are you doing? That was Master Alphino, wasn't it? The Alphino Levayer? Oh gosh, I said the Master Alphino. That was Alphino Levayer, wasn't it? The Alphino Levayer? And he's with his sister, and Master Valdesian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing: an event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Alphino, on the other hand, never paid them much notice. They were simply beneath him. Holy crap, Alphino! It's Alphino himself in the flesh. He spoke to me. He actually spoke to me. Oh, this boy. He's just like... I assure you, I'll tell you all about it after my business with the Scholark has concluded. The Scholark? Tell me, my good fellow, does this have something to do with saving the world from catastrophe? Might we turn our attention to Master Leverio's graduation thesis? I, too, have my doubts regarding our policy of non-intervention. Is it true that your experiences overseas are the reason you have incurred the ire of the forum? Oh, what I wouldn't give to see you butt heads with those old codgers. Alphino's just getting heckled. Not like in a bad way, but just like in a like an overly respectful way. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Okay.
I still can't believe how much you've grown.
Yeah, me too.
If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
Oh, my twins.
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
Yeah.
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
I'll have to take that up on your offer sometime.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Yeah, I was about to say that one guy tried to say something before, but then it sounded like he was
Our
choking.
duty is of the gravest
How is that even possible?
It's possible, Alize.
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Do we have time for... Okay, I guess we will. Hey, we're in school. My children.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms. 2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
The corporeal kind, which is the body.
Yes, very good. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Welcome to the studio? Is that what that says?
Now, what would happen if that...
Your feet still don't touch the floor. Is that what happened?
Well, I think that's enough education for today.
Enter the command room in Limsa Lominsa. Hey, let's go and teleport all the way there. 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Yeah, let's go. I'm ready for this shit. So it's only right that this discussion would be conducted in person. I can't read. During your time in Charlian, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts with no sight on an end. With no end in sight. Will bring their schemes crashing down along with their infernal towels. Towels? Guys, reading is hard. Consider an official request from both the Green Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge against the Telophoroi. I'm more concerned about people over this. The people in Garlemald definitely need help. So, it's to help the people in Garlemald. Couldn't have put it better, The music is really loud. Couldn't have put it better myself. They mentioned the cold, and I remember seeing Aliza and Alphino in, like, coats in the trailer. You needn't worry about Urianger and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since we spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Green Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you are overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something of my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of a scion in need of a tailor, I hear? Oh no. Oh no! Tataru! Hello! How? I have my ways. Oh yes, indeed. She looks really nice. You thought you could sneak off to Isleberg without telling me? Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. I'm so happy she's here. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do we need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creation if I've never worn them myself? Ah, I did have one thing to share. Amagus and Blomda have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while, to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? You can keep Cryo company in the Baldassian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Amagus and Blumada did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we have nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless and isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Wait, Zara made us all new clothes? Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Ha, ha, ha. I mean, it's the same. It's the same as the other coat, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I was just looking for a coat. Fuck. Tataru, I love you so much. I'm so happy. Alright, you guys. Let's go to Garlemald. I'ma do it. I don't care. She made it especially for us. I'm doing it. Here we go.